Hello, my soul family. Welcome to Spiritual Bloom, where we bloom within our consciousness with your mentor and twin flame guide, Neha. I'm really sorry and I really apologize to all of you for not being able to remain active and make videos. I recently lost my father and I was mourning. I still am, but then strong downloads come, so I have to work and I have to make these messages ready so that it can reach you all. And keep him in your prayers. It's a hard time for me, but as we say, life has to keep going. So before we start today's episode, I just wish everyone to maintain a moment of silence for some time. Okay, thank you. In today's episode, we all will be talking about the full moon, which is also called the pink moon, which is on the 1st of April. It is known as one of the most famous moon of the year. So, why is it, actually called the pink moon? It does not actually look pink, but the name comes from a pink spring flower, which is also called the phlox, which blooms around this time during the spring season. In other traditions, this moon also has names like sprouting grass moon, egg moon, or fish moon. So, symbolically, it represents renewal, growth, and fresh beginnings. You can see this full moon if you wish to. It rises in the east after the sunset, and it is visible clearly without any equipment, especially during midnight. So, what makes this moon so special, right? Because it is the first full moon of the spring, since we have already entered the new year and spring has started. So, it is the first full moon of the spring, and it is a first moon, full moon of the first season. So, this moon has an impact on all the twin flames, on all the spiritual ascended masters, or people who are still ascending in their journey. So it is going to apply, or it is going to react on you differently based on where you are on your journey, where you are on your ascension. So this full moon, it has got different reactions on different people according to the cycle, karmic cycle in which they are right now. So this full moon will have an impact on the twin flame also. So that's why I've made this video, to let you know about the energy, that how it is going to play out during this full moon. The full moon, this pink full moon, it is going to amplify whatever is already happening between you two. It will amplify, it will pick up its pace. It is no longer going to be slow. If you think it's going to be slow, it is no longer going to be slow. So what are the energy or energetic shifts we can feel during this full moon? Firstly, the emotions will get amplified, like I said, for both of you. Feelings which you have been suppressing for a very long time, it can rise. And if it does, please let it go. If you feel like purging, if you're not feeling well, if you feel like crying, let it out. Don't suppress it. You might feel feelings of anger and frustration too. So just feel it, but don't try to pick up a fight or quarrel with anybody during this time, because you might feel triggered and you might also miss your counterpart. You will start missing your counterpart during this time very deeply, and that missing will make you feel triggered. So during this time you will also feel that a connection, the love for your divine counterpart will get stronger. You'll feel an intense pull towards your divine counterpart. At the same moment, doubts, fears, or any kind of past wound, those are also going to resurface, and the emotions connected to those doubts, fears, or past wounds will get intense. So try to deal it with meditation or any kind of inner work which you have been following. Try to remain cool and composed as possible. It's not that the moon during this full moon is doing something mystical. It's more like your awareness and emotional intensity are turned up. So you become more aware and your emotions get triggered, they become more sensitive, so it comes to the surface. Another thing during this full moon is that the push and pull dynamic or the push and pull energy can increase. As we all know, the twin flame connection often has one person pulling closer and the other creating distance. So during this full moon, you might feel like an urge to reach out if you are in a separation or out of contact, or you might suddenly want space if you have been in contact and talking normally and there's no contact. Then you might feel like suddenly creating a gap or a distance. You will feel like staying in isolation, and you'll feel like you want some space from your counterpart. And if this happens, you can expect unexpected messages. Unexpected messages might come from your counterpart, or if you are in a separation, messages might also come, or it might happen that there might be a complete silence between you two, which feels louder than the usual. So this silence will feel louder than the usual. Usually you might have noticed that during the full moon, when suddenly your counterpart switches off, when they maintain a distance, they try to stay away from you, you might have felt that energy. That is that silence feels completely different compared to the silence which we witness it on the other days. So the silence is going to feel very complete, like very different. So the silence will feel louder during the full moon, which naturally happens. Another thing is that the old wounds will come up for healing. So that's why I said, do not suppress your emotions, do not suppress anything that you have been keeping within you, any kind of grudge or any kind of hatred towards anyone or guilt. Just release it, don't try to suppress it. Like past misunderstandings might resurface, or emotional pain might feel stronger, and you might start complaining that why did this happen to me, or am I a bad person. So try to maintain a balance and understand that this is not coming from you. This is coming because there is an energetic shift going on because of the moon. As we all know, we have already entered the 2026 year. Spring has also come, and we have already passed 2-3 new moon, full moon. So be aware that where your energy is coming from, why are you feeling vulnerable, and how to transmute those energies without creating chaos or without suppressing it. because that suppression will not let you release your emotions, which will create difficulty later on. So there is a purpose that all these wounds or all these misunderstanding, it resurfaces because what comes up is usually what needs to be healed. That means if you are feeling something, if something is triggering you, that means that particular thing needs to be healed. That's why the universe is pushing it towards you, so that you feel it, you get triggered, and you work on it. Then another thing you will feel during this shift is that you might feel a strong intuitive thought about your counterpart, like daydreaming about them, thinking about them constantly, even if you don't feel like in the sense, you might be wondering that why am I thinking about him or her so much. And you will also connect to their emotions, like you'll feel a sense that you're connecting to their emotions, like out of nowhere you'll feel sad. So understand that it's not coming from you, it is coming from somewhere else. This can be intuition, or it can be simply that your mind is focusing intensely on such energies. So during such time, stay grounded and don't assume every feeling is a telepathic signal. Every feeling or every emotion that you feel in your body, don't try to link that with any kind of telepathic signal, because it's not. You just remain in yourself and stay grounded and work on your emotions. If you feel that you are being attacked or triggered by any such emotions, don't try to keep on linking it with where this emotion came from, or this is a telepathic communication, telepathic signal. It's not possible, it cannot be. In some cases it might be possible, but not every time. So try to understand from where it is coming and try to work on it, rather than sitting and trying to connect the dots that it's a telepathic signal, he is remembering me. Don't try to do all that, it's wastage of time. Instead, if you don't want to feel heavy during the full moons, any kind of full moon, I'm not just saying about this full moon, don't try to connect the dots, just leave it. You do your work. Try to heal them, don't try to suppress them. Purge if possible, take rest. That's what I meant to say. And during this full moon, you'll have moments of clarity also. Like full moons are known for illumination. So you may realize that this connection is worth it. Like even if you have waited, or you have invested your time, energy, you'll come to realization that whether this connection is worth it, or you will come to a realization that I need to step back, give some space and focus on myself. But both are valid outcomes. There might be two cases. In one case, the realization may be that you might feel that this connection is worth it, it is paying off slowly but gradually. Or you might have more work to do and you might feel like you need to step back, give some space and focus on yourself. So during this full moon, what you should actually do is, instead of chasing the connection, like I told you, instead of chasing the connection, trying to connect the dots, thinking that I'm having telepathic communication or not, whether he's remembering me or not, whether he's missing me or not, whether he'll communicate with me or not, instead of thinking all these things, just use this time for yourself, because your physical body will start feeling heavy. So when your physical body starts feeling heavy during full moon, it is your responsibility and your duty to work on those emotions, so that you feel less negativity and less heaviness on your body, on your mind, on your soul. So what you need to do is, you need to reflect. You need to reflect that what is this connection teaching me? At the end of the day, no matter how many rounds you go, this connection will always come back to you first, because it is meant to teach you, not the other person. So you will reflect that what is this connection trying to teach me? Write it down and think that how can I make changes. Secondly, release. Release any kind of expectations or emotional dependency. Just think that you are independent, and when your soul will be independent, no? When you will feel independent on your own without depending on anyone, emotionally or mentally, or having any kind of expectations, that is the time you will gain freedom. That is called soul freedom. And I think that being a twin or being in a spiritual journey, that is your duty and biggest responsibility of letting your soul be free and not trapping it into any kind of situation, circumstances, codependent relationships, or emotional dependence. The third thing is stay balanced. Like I told you, you will feel triggered, angry, because the emotions will keep on fluctuating. So don't act impulsively just because feelings are intense. Try to measure, just like while making rice or making any food, we measure, right, the quantity. So just try to measure that where these emotions are coming from, firstly, and secondly, how should I work on them so that I'll feel better and I can ascend. So don't focus on the other person. Bring back that focus to yourself. The more you bring back the focus to yourself and you start, each full moon comes, it comes why? To heal something in you. These full moons, these cycles, they come because they're a part of your ascension. It is a process where you need to understand, like, this full moon brought this emotion, so I need to work on this. Then the next full moon is showing me this. That way you ascend, and when you ascend, you'll reach a point where all these full moon will have no significance in your life, will have no relevance in your energy that is within you, because energetically you'll be so strong, you won't be dependent, your soul will be free. Like I told, freedom of soul. When your soul is free during this journey, any full moon, new moon, nothing is going to trigger you. So it's your duty and responsibility to bring your soul, your spirit, into that level where it feels no trigger, it feels no sadness, no remorse, no guilt, nothing, no expectations, just normal, in high vibration. So, for twin flames, a full moon doesn't magically reunite or separate you. It depends on your inner work, on your ascension, on your karmic cycle. So it simply intensifies emotions. It reveals the truth and also pushes your growth. And that growth is not twin flame growth. That is individual growth first. That's why I say no matter how many rounds you take, how far you go, you have to come back to yourself. You have to set your soul free. Then only you can think about the journey. First you, then the journey. Recenter, rewire your thoughts, emotions, energy on yourself. Then you think about coming into union. Because without focusing on yourself individually, without setting your soul free or making your soul, helping your soul to reach that level of vibration where it needs to be, that level of frequency where it needs to be, you're not doing yourself a favor. And you're delaying your journey at the same time. So the key is in your hand. The solution is in your hand. You just need to understand the process and apply it. So this full moon will come and go. So take a moment to pause, breathe, understand, and simply look up that where you are stuck. The moon is full, and so are you. You need to reach there. So I hope you like this episode today. on full moon. I got really strong downloads and I was pushed to make this video, though I thought I'll wait for some time because I have many other formalities to complete at home. I'm going through a hard time in my life. Everybody has to go through this someday or the other. It's not just me. But the work or the responsibility, the divine responsibility that I have been sent for here, that has to be fulfilled for the collective. I cannot run or escape from it, no matter how hard my situations are in this physical realm. So if there were any glitches or any kind of mistake in this video specifically today, please forgive me. I will not say, or I'll not make an excuse that I am going through a lot or I'm not in that state of mind. Of course I'm not, but I told you, divine responsibility is my responsibility, and I hope that you will keep on supporting me this way, supporting my channel, my videos. And for any kind of personal guidance, you can email and WhatsApp me. My contact details have been given in the description box and also mentioned in the video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening to me. And I'll see you soon with another episode.